Tinctures are powerful, but using them safely is a must. To clear it up, a tincture is an extraction of plant or animal material dissolved in ethanol. Solvent concentrations of 25 to 60% are common, but they may go up to 90%. And ethanol is a solvent which is extracting the active compounds and constituents, which, like tea, you use boiling water as the solvent to extract the flavors. And ethanol oil is an organic compound of renewable fuel from various plant materials produced through fermentation and distillation. It is volatile, meaning that it easily evaporates. And this is produced primarily through fermentation through yeast of like sugars and fruits and grains. So you might see a recipe for a tincture specifies using grain alcohol. And some also prefer brandy for taste and all of these different things. So you want to pay attention to your recipe and think about what your goal is. Alcohol is typically rated as the best solvent to use for tinctures, but you can also use vinegar or vegetable glycerins. What are the benefits of tinctures? They are very convenient and they only require just a small amount, typically sublingually. They're easily absorbed and they have a long shelf life. So they last very long, they're super convenient, and you don't need to take them as often as maybe like taking a tea 3 times a day. Of course, that varies by recipes. They are absorbed by the blood vessels or lining of the mouth. So there's different methods of absorbing them, but I mentioned the popular method of sublingually, which is just under your tongue. Common and relatively safe herbs you might see or use for a tincture could be lavender, lemon balm, yarrow, or chamomile. And caution with these herbs because there can be potential interactions, and there's just some more research going out into maybe some effects on the liver. So be cautious with kava, St. John's wort, licorice, ephedra, ginkgo biloba, comfrey, sassafras, feverfew, and ashwagandha, just to name a few. If you'd like to see a quick recipe, hop over to my blog at That Brainy Bee, where I cover all of this in more detail and I give you a little recipe to try. I absolutely encourage curiosity for creating tinctures, but remember to consult a professional for any advice you might be questioning.